nice movements that a static chord would sound.
When you're ready.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Welcome to 4 p.m, the extended edition. I'm Dean Stevenson, and the guy who's been writing music all day. If you've been walking past and watching someone write music, that was me. The idea of 4 p.m. is it's new music each day, and we've been doing it now this is day 446. So for 446 days, start the day putting new stuff together. And if you want to know when the musicians see the piece for the first time, the answer is now. So they're looking at it now. We're going to rehearse it in front of you. They don't normally do this. They're normally sort of smoking cigarettes in their pajamas and they fight a lot. But we'll try and keep that calm for you today as we rehearse it. And here we go. Can you please welcome now it's normally a string quartet. If you've read the O device description, it would have said a string quartet arrives at 4 p.m. And any intelligent person will be looking at stage going, there's more than fucking 4 people on stage. What's going on? So that's why it's the extended edition. So please, the string quartet normally Miranda, Phoebe, Susanna and Alex, that's the string quartet, augmented today by Hamish on bass and Randal Muir on accordion. And you might ask why there's more musicians. Well, funny you ask. I thought a couple of weeks ago, so people ask me what my inspiration is. So a couple of weeks ago, I come up with a melody with the standard quartet, and it was this little. If you could just
one?
That's just in there.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty bloody simple, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. It's so few notes. But we did this with a quartet, and I thought it sounds a bit tango-y to me. I don't know shit about tangos, but I thought there's someone who does, and that's Randal. So I thought what I'll do is that little melody got planted away, stuck in a drawer, and when I can, I'm going to work on it and bring these guys back to really give it something. So that's what I've been doing, sometimes reseeding a day with just a little idea. Sometimes it's that many notes, it's simple things, to see what we can do. So that's it. So we're going to now start to rehearse the day. There's a bar around the corner under the stairs. Get a drink. There's the 4 p.m. It's a good day for a drinking game because we've all got wine. These guys are going to write lots of notes, as in cues. They're going to draw stuff, not just cock and balls. They're going to make note things on their scores that tell them what to do, who to look at, all that sort of stuff. So choose somebody in the ensemble now. Just choose any one of them. I'll give you a second.
Oh no, it's good.
It's done. So, all right, now that you've chosen someone, every time they touch their pencil to make a mark, you have a drink. Okay? And speaking of drinks, because it's a tango, I said to the guys at the bar, what goes with the tango? And they said, tequila. So, for the band.
Good thing I'm not driving.
Every time.
Is there a word?
Is it really down the
It's down. You can do whatever you want, but let's start with saying Happy Sunday. Here's the tangos. Yes, everyone. Woo.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and thank you. Yeah. Right. Now, that's 4 p.m. for today. Thanks so much for coming. This is art. Okay, so you're going to see, if you're on this side, my score will whiz by on that screen as they play it. If you can't see the screen, there's a paper copy for anyone who wants to nerd out. Don't take it with you. My publisher will follow you home. Okay.
Hey, Dean, sorry, I'm going to do a will here. He made a bit of a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Tango quintet.
Oh, shit. I did too. It's a quintet. It's a sextet, sorry. Oh, dear.
One of us gets to go.
Tusk. I'll change the name. Well, let's try and think of a name collectively, but when this is done, what we might call it. We might call it Annie's Tango. We might call it, who knows what we'll call it. Annie? She's just walking by. It could be Tango Randal. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go from the start. It's not all straight groove and dance. There's a little string intro. Let's see how mysterious we can make this. Viola, give it to me. That's bar 10, you're to 11. Wonderful A. Good, hold there. All right. Sight reading, very clever, very clever. That was good. So everyone's getting used to what's going on. So that's what that was. That was just like putting your toe in the water. Any questions so far, apart from the wrong title? No? Okay, should we give that much a go again?
Yep.
Yep, all right.
Any changes?
No changes at the moment because I'll see how everyone's getting used to it. So the thing with having a bar 9, note-wise, what have I written? I've written a D, it's an E, A minor chord, make that an E.
I've got a D as well. A C is going to D.
That's...
I feel like maybe...
Can I hear bar 8? Bar 8, everybody? Let's play it through. 8 and... Okay, bar 8 and... You're right, let's make that an E. You make it an E, so it goes to an E. Bar 9, sorry, you said bar 9, didn't you? Yeah, bar 9 is an E.
Does that stay an A minor chord there?
It does stay an A minor chord, as far as I remember. Bar 8 is an A. Yep. So I don't always get it right, and this is what rehearsals are about. You'll start throwing things in a minute, and then throw he'll throw it back, and.
I made a note. Can I have another shot?
It's not you. It's them.
It's not Pablo's now, hey?
Yeah. Okay, let's just try it again from bar 8. Bar 8, please. 8, yeah. Yes, that's right. That's what I wanted. Yep. Happy with that, D? Yep. Okay. Let's go from the top again. So that little melody's fun, but what I need to do is make sure, like, the start, the viola's doing some burning, and then a little later on we're going to hear the accordion and the first violin do some back and forth, and there'll be little spaces in between where the cello's going to come out. So listen to who's doing the thing that's kind of important or having the say at any one time. That's what writing and arranging is all about. Who has the say at any one time? And then when the groove kicks in, second and viola are the machine that make it all bloody work. All right, let's go from the top again. Accordion emerges. First violin has a say. Good. And hold it before we go on. In bar 23, you have quavers that are with second violin. Ba-da-da-da, B's 3 and 4. B's 3 and 4 is second violin and accordion together. Cool? Let's go from figure C, please. Figure C. C.
Yes.
E.
C.
Yep, violin. E. Viola, sorry. Hold them before we go. Very, very good. So there's a little, we'll go from C again. So there's a little interplay here between viola and accordion. Let's hear from the figure C again. 4. Second violin. Here's figure D. Nice and full here, full. I think I might go up the octave there, Randal. Hold there. Good. So from bar, let's go up the octave at D. Can we get like?
Yes.
You see, it might have been down a bit. Yeah. Randall's got all these buttons to push for different registers, and I didn't clock that at all because I know fuck all about the accordion. Absolutely nothing.
Do you want me to stay down the octave or go up as well?
No, up there.
I just missed my register.
Cool.
So was that a yes?
No, please, where you were. Where you was great. Yes, as written. From figure D then. From figure D.
And do you want us all quite loud here?
Yeah, but before into D, because this is the big setup. Because at E we go groove. At forget D, E, oh. Before we go on, great. So everyone's heard. Okay, now we hit the groove. Woo! Holy shit! Who's drinking? Okay. So, yes. So we have the bass is now going to have the kind of hold it down for a second, hold it the line, and we have this melody sailing over the top. Second and viola. I've got you. Bum digga digga ba ba da digga digga ba. But the upbeat, the four and is you. Bum digga digga ba ba ba. So that the four and is a really important thing in terms of your line together.
Did you want them ricochet
like I do with Donna's, or you went?
Sure.
I'll do a mix.
Do a mix. Depends how fast and how much of it you have to play. Okay. And how much you've had to drink. Okay, let's go from let's go without melody. Just forget E, everyone. 1, 2, E. Cool. Okay, that's good. All right, so that's the. It sounds like a tango to me. Well, I don't know, but there we go. Let's
What did he say? Sounds like a tango.
Okay, let's go from figure E with Randal.
Yes.
2 E. First violin comes in. There. Good. So, yeah, whoa, that's fun. So basically, at figure, at I, ba da 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 da, ba da dee da. The gypsies, the drunk Mexicans, someone's come into town. The party's on. So it all goes from serious and kind of mourning and crazy and stiff tango to just it suddenly opens out. So it really goes into fun land and then snaps back in at the end into. Make sense?
Yep.
How you going, everyone? All right? Hey, friends. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, like you listen to us talk about crazy stuff, or you just want to know what the hell is going on, you've arrived late and say, who the fuck are you? Let's ask them questions. So have a think about what you might ask. I'll come back and see if anyone has any questions, either the musicians or me.
No. This.
Okay, any questions from you? Yes. Bar before I. Yep. That is an E7. That's an E7 chord. So you're right. You're right. It should be.
Duh.
Duh.
No, sorry.
Duh.
I'm being very serious.
Yep. E major chord with the G sharp.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh man, I want a G sharp. Thank you. Right.
That's my
Okay.
first pick.
I don't know.
Good. Are you good with that, everyone? You want to go from any of that again, Randall? Wherever you would like.
I think it went well. That
Was good, yeah.
yeah.
So what's going to happen, once we get to the end of the rehearsal, we'll play it all the way through a couple of times from start to finish, and you get to hear it as a whole piece. And you'll buy an album and a book and some merch, and we'll all go home happy.
Can we go from I?
From I.
Can I just ask at L, does
Yes.
someone have crotchets?
I have a tune.
Okay, good.
L, yes, goes back to the
Just
solo,
back-
the slow
okay,
solo.
So it's this.
Yep. From figure I, you say. Oh, yes. Let's go from when Miranda comes in at G, please. From figure G, tango grooves at G. Yep. Come on, count it in.
2, 3, 4.
First violin has the melody. Up the octave here. Violins. Beautiful. That was beautiful. And we go back into the group before we do. The tension's crazy. So, very nice. Yes, viola comes back in L with all that strength and mystery again.
Yes.
That descending line's really important on 95, 96, Randall. Give me that descending line. I want to hear that sort of descending, because everyone stops at that bar while just the viola in bar 97 holds it. And then I've written a description, pretty sad, at a 98 for violins, pretty sad. Pretty slash sad.
Sad or pretty?
No, pretty and sad. Pretty and sad. Yeah, that's your descending. Yeah, okay.
Where is that? I'll
That's
look up.
it.
Two before M. Pretty sad. Let's go from L again. Has anyone got any questions, or there's a table there if you want to jump on? Anyone sitting there? Get your bottom down to the table. Any questions, anyone? What's my book about? Shit, that's... It's good. Have you bought it yet? Oh, I'll tell you about it in a minute. We have to get through rehearsal and then I'll tell you what it's about. It's very interesting. It's worth every...
Who has the beat at N? Who's got the groove? Is that Hamish or... Yep, cool. And it's straight on...
It is. It's the first, yes. 4 bars of N is just 1, 2 and 3.
But,
And then
follow
everyone
Hamish
comes in at O.
Straight into the tempo of the tango.
Straight into the tempo at N. Yep.
Cool.
From let's go from letter L, please.
Yeah. Can we do it with Phoebe's up bar?
Yes, of course.
Bar, yeah.
So the
Yep.
bar before.
Love it.
pretty sad. M. More from cello. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Randal, Muir. Miranda, Phoebe, Susanna, Alex, Hamish. Woo. Right. I'll ferry some questions now. I trust you're all drinking. Is there touch of Randal? If you chose Randal, have a drink. And now we're going to play it all the way through as a piece. Whoa, shit. Okay, any questions from you? Anyone? No? Yes. Bonnie, yes. Okay, I'm trying to think of a way to tie this into something interesting.
It's called concocting a bullshit story.
I'm not going to tell him a bullshit story. No, I will tell you this. And I'll tell you this because your question came first, which begs onto your question. I'm writing another book, I think, which is memoir, tied into other stuff that I do now. It's trying to compress the distance between then and now. My first book, which the lady asked about, this is a diary that I kept for 150 consecutive days, sat here. So it's not music theory, it's just like the act of the being creative, showing up. I kept a journal, I wouldn't leave the building until I'd finished an entry. So it's 150 days, there's a QR code in there, you can see we mic everything, there's a QR code that gives you all of the live audio, so you can read about day 50 and go, what is this? Whoa, interesting, what happened to you? What does it sound like? And you can do that through that book. It's 11 hours of music through that book. So this was a straight chronological thing, that's what that book is. So it's about creativity, the showing up. No, imagine if you could read a diary of Picasso's, Guernica, or a Brahms symphony every day they showed up. We don't have that. We don't have that. Even if if Kurt kept a day of every day they were making Nevermind by, a daily journal going, today this album's the worst thing ever. Tomorrow, oh, it's great. That'd be really interesting to know every day. That's what I thought I'd do. But then I'm writing the next, which is memoir, and I remember being in I must have been grade 4 or 5, and the principal of my primary school was in a 3-piece band, like a wedding band, Johnny B. Good and Running Bear and stuff. And they were playing at our end of year school thing at the local hall. And I was too young to know anything, but I watched my principal rocking out on a red Fender Strat on stage, and it just made more sense to me than anything I'd ever known before. It's like, I don't understand it, but I like that. That's good. And so here I am. And then I did contemporary music, guitar and bass and all the things, until I did a thing with a string quartet, which was in my 40s, and then 30s, well, I don't know, later on. And then and there's the same sort of revelation, like, oh, no, I think I want to do that now. And so here I am. There you go. Right. Okay. Any other questions? No? Yes? No? Let's just get this day done. Here we go. Everyone, this is from top to bottom. Any questions from anyone? Good. We're going to run it twice through. There's the book. You can buy the book from me, or buy the book up at the shop. Hey, great. And there's downloads of our recordings that look like that, and some albums and stuff as well. So go and spend all your money, because it's well worth it. And then I think it all has my email, so you can actually message me as well and tell me how shit you actually think it is. You ready?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Muir, Miranda, Phoebe, Susanna, Alex, Hamish.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Wow. There you go. That was fun. So good. Right, so anyway, 4 p.m. There you go. It's 4 p.m. for today. We'll play it again because we can and we want to. You won't miss the ferry if you stick around one more time. Do you want me to stay here? I probably need to. Yeah, okay. I will. Cool. All right, cool. There's a bunch of stuff you can engage with, the book and the recordings and downloads and stuff up at the shop. Go and have a look. Thank you so much for sticking around and being here at 4 p.m. It's all about creativity and just showing up and making absolute nonsense. And some days, today's kind of not, I'm happy with today. Now, it's a music that I had no act whatsoever. I didn't hear a tango until I was, I had children. I didn't have no idea what they are, but here we are, writing them just the same. But there is a tango which is in 3/4. This is the second tango I've written, which is quite a different one, which was on the last album I put out, which is in the Monster and the Lake and the Shop. Let's do it again. Come and ask questions at the end. Have a drink. Let's do the day again. Any questions from you? It's lovely. It's bloody marvellous.
I was just talking about when the tango comes back, the fast bit. Can we make it faster?
You want to go faster?
A little tiny bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faster. The people have spoken.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Even so in and at E. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just pick it up a tiny bit.
Okay. Hamish, Susanna, Miranda, Alex, Phoebe, Randal. Thank you so much. I'm Dean, and it's been a pleasure. Yay, woo. Have a lovely week. Thank you. It's 4 p.m. for today. Safe travels. Thanks for staying around. Thank you. Bye-bye.